It's funny because when you're a kid and they're always asking you, what do you want to be when you grow up? I always said something random like pet detective because
Yeah.
the idea of being a whiskey blender just wasn't in my realm of thought at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I always did love figuring things out, how things worked, why. And I loved slowing down and smelling things. So whenever I traveled, even before I was legally old enough to drink in this country, I could legally drink in other countries. And it was
Mhm.
never about intoxication. It was always about really experiencing the flavors and the moment
Mhm.
and the unique things. And so single malt grabbed me pretty quickly. And I
Right.
think it was that sense of place that we talk about all the time.
Mhm.
And I was back in Virginia. I was doing the nonprofit thing, working at a bank, trying to figure out my life and feeling really panicked about committing to this doctoral program. And I heard about this distillery opening up in Livingston, Virginia. And I went on their website and saw it was not going to be a bourbon distillery. They were making single malt. And I just immediately had this compulsion to be part of it. So I wrote a cover letter in like 2 minutes flat and I sent them my resume. And magically, I was exactly what they were looking for to build a tour and tasting program. I had worked at the Virginia Aquarium when I was an undergrad and loved it.
Mhm.
It kind of broke my heart to leave, but my dad was sick and I wanted to be closer to home.
Right.
And yeah, they were looking for someone to develop this program. And I had experience with tourism and hiring and training tour guides. And yeah, so that's what happened. I was brought in to do that. And as I was growing my skill set and just knowledge, I was really lucky to be mentored by some of the big names in the industry. And long story short, when we were doing the project of bringing the distilled aged spirit from Scotland and blending it, we sent samples to Nancy Fraley, and
Mhm.
she is this blending genius.
Mhm.
And we even had her out on site to do a class, and we just hit it off. I was pretty reserved and quiet, and I answered a question she had. She kept pointing to me and saying, "You tell me what you think." And afterwards, she grabbed me and she said, "You have a really good palate." And she started telling my employers that and advocating for me. And she offered to be my mentor. And I thought she was just being nice.
Mhm.
And then she came to visit again because she was working in DC and she came by for a day to hang out. And she said, "I'm not joking. People ask me all the time to mentor them, and I'm offering for you." And I was like, "I'll take it."
Absolutely.
Sold.